Now that we have some people in Calgary thinking about peace, I want to know what they do in their everyday life to promote peace and to learn how to be more peaceful. What do people in Calgary do for peace?
What do I do for peace? Probably just be nice and just like be polite to people and just like keep it all chill, you know? Yeah.
Well, I'm not an activist of any kind per se, but what I try to do for myself is be content with what I have and be aware of the fact that we are a global community that needs to look at scaling back our own standard of living to a certain degree so that we don't have to infringe on other people's lives. And I think it starts by realizing that maybe we're not entitled to or we're not owed this ridiculous standard of living that we have here. And so I try to live my life very frugally and work from there.
I do meditation, self-peace, and try to help people whenever they are in dire necessity.
Promote it, yeah. Promote it in many different ways by writing, reading, speaking, many different things.
What do I do for peace? I do give a lot.
I hug people.
Oh. Really friendly. I love giving advice to people. Like I'm always the go-to for advice. Like I'm always try to be there for people when they're having a down day. Like try and do everything to make people happy. Like just the simple things. Like kind of a pay it forward, I guess you could say.
Thinking before reacting is a good one. Because I find people overreact about many things. And if you think before you react, I think you'll be a lot more happier.
And it doesn't help in that.
Yeah, and you don't hold grudges that way.
It doesn't help that you work in a coffee shop.
Yeah, it doesn't help I work in a coffee shop.
I guess the biggest thing that I do for peace is when I encounter someone or in an interaction, if the person shows to me that there's something that they need or they make a request, or even if they don't, if I feel that someone seems conflicted and they look like a smoker, for example, I'll offer them a cigarette. Or if someone comes up and they're asking me for change, then I'll give it to them and I'll be thankful to my life for being equipped to do that. And that's I guess that's what I do for peace is encourage people to make absolute sacrifice by simply making absolute sacrifice of myself.
I don't know how to answer that one. I'm not an angry person, so I try to help people. I like helping. Helping's good.
I'm pro peace. I believe in peace, and I wish peace to everybody. It's my mantra.
Well, basically, I just promote music because that's something that's really peaceful to a lot of people, and I don't know, just kind of portray that kind of persona to other people.
What do I do for peace personally? I guess I just try to be open-minded, understand different cultures, different ideas. That's about it. Just learn more about other people that are different from me.
Ce que je fais pas grand-chose franchement là. À part que j'essaie d'être moi-même avec les autres, j'essaie de être soi-même, ça veut dire parler avec les autres d'une manière normale, c'est les respecter, d'accord? C'est dire des gentils mots, c'est être très amical, d'accord? Je pense que de cette manière, je pense que de cette manière on peut créer la paix, parce que là, si jamais tu es bien avec les autres, personne ne viendra te dire quoi que ce soit qui pourrait te déranger, et vice versa.
I don't know what I do for peace. Should I? That's a terrible answer. I'm sorry. No, I probably do something.
I don't know. I try and put lots of love. That's what I do for peace. I hug people a lot.
What do you do for peace? This? You just do this? Okay.
I try and get out and talk to as many people in a day as I can. Like, it's kind of hard because I'm not originally from this city, so I'm not part of many of the social circles, but starting to work my way in there. And if I ever see someone who's really pent up with negative, I try and show them the positive, right? Because the more positivity you have, the more likely it is for people to be open-minded and accept the unifying theory.
I drive a bus and I try to get along as best as I can with everyone and smile and wave.
For peace, I live my life to the full potential of my ability.
I go to church. That's where I find peace.
Wow. Have a good time, I guess.
What do I do for peace? Peace of mind is a very good thing to do. Just letting people know what's going on. Talking about situations of the world, such as war, for one thing, is a way to do express yourself for peace.
For me, I'm very accepting of other people around me, and I try to keep my own negative ideas to myself. I don't donate any money to any sort of charities because I think the UN's kind of getting in there with a bunch of guns and stuff, but I do believe that if we had some sort of social structure that was kind of like a unity between countries, I'd probably be able to donate to that or something.
Live a good life, always be happy, and if I have a void in my life, I fill it with hard work and accomplishments.
Just feel the love.
Well, 1 year ago I was actually a peace coordinator with an organization in Calgary, so I taught anti-bullying using culturally appropriate material to teach around some of our sacred teachings.
I smoke drugs, or I smoke pot. No, peace. I work so I don't have to do any overthinking. I cycle a lot up in the mountains of Banff. I get along with deep, real people who understand how people should enjoy each other's company.
What do I do for peace? I just try to ensure that everybody around me is having as much fun as I am.
What did I do for peace? I represented this country and the United States.
Nothing really. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people in Canada do. We kind of are we don't have to deal with it because it's nothing happened to us. And even though I have 2 friends that died in Afghanistan, I still don't even think about it.
I talk with kids and prevent them from going in the fucking army. Tell the kids, okay, you're in a country that remembers our own soldiers that died in World War I, World War II, and no one is talking about the victims, eh?
The victims. Interesting. It's true that we always think about the bad overseas. But as we heard earlier, we need to start with ourselves to resolve problems that surround us before we're able to rescue other people. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of work.